Before showing interesting table in which the old name for Palestine, which is Philistine, and the Palestinians today, Palestinian. So let us see, there is a book which I wrote, which is Palestinian shows the connection between today and the past, exactly the same thing, like today they are burning, destroying, ambushing, everything was in the time of the Bible. If you read the book of Joshua and Judges, Shoftim, clearly is written, the Philistines burned fields, ambushed to Israel, to Jews, and exactly the same, but there is written clearly when the Jews did the evil in the eyes of God, then the Palestinians came, the Philistines came and caused this all kind of damage. So amazingly to see connection between today and at that time, and this what you have is a political conflict between Israel and the Palestinians in the past and today. So this is a book which we wrote. Also it came in Hebrew, which is also called Matityahu and Palestinyan. Also, but important to see clearly that what was in the past, in the time of the Bible, we have unfortunately today, and it's written that even though the Philistines today, the Palestinians today look to be different, but it's written that in fact the spiritual root of them are the same. As we see, they are very much attracted to Gaza, to all these places. It clearly shows that their spirit is connected with these places. So let us see now first what Kabalah says about the Philistines, and then we see the table. So what we see here is the following. You see here, PHILISTINE, this is the name of the Philistines, come to 860. You can see if you make the Gematria, 80, 30, 300, 450, together 860. Now the name of God, which is the name of judgment, is Elohim, it's 86. And 10 times of it is 860. 10 times represent very strong judgment. Now this is come as a book of Kabalah, Kilot Yaakov. Now what is interesting, so this shows that the troubles, judgment the Israel Jews have is because of sins, which is the judgment of God. Now interesting, what is written about Rosh Hashanah comes the numerical value of 861. One more, this is the Aleph, which represents the Eluf of the word, God, one. This is in Sasra. So it means that by doing Shuvah, Rosh Hashanah, the time for it, then we are able to overcome these difficulties of the Philistine. So by doing repentance, we're doing Shuvah definitely. So let us see now the table about it. So what we see in the table is the following. Really what I found is only once the meeting of the Philistines in the time of the Torah, and Palestinian, which we call them today, Palestinian, different Palestines. And once in the Torah it comes, and then we saw really clearly Apatach, the PLO, really connected, you have the Apatach also. And as is written in books that today Ishmael, the Arabs, really are concluding in them, really they have in them all of those, whether the Hamas and Patach, PLO, Hezbollah, all of them, because this is today, because Sankerib, so all those are mixed together, so Ishmael includes all of them. So you have Ishmael here, you have the Hamas here, Hamas even coming here, and then you have the enemy to Israel, this is Ishmael, no doubt. Now then, as we said, the Patach we find here. Also we find Mechabel, definitely a terrorist, and the Amalekite, we know quite well that those who want to destroy Israel have to do with the Amalekite. Interesting, you have also the English word terror, also terror coming here. Now what is the most interesting, we have Gaza here, also Azair, the evil angel of the Amalek, Samael coming, but what's interesting are the verses which are here. So the verses are the following. You have here, is written in the Torah, by Yom HaShvi, it was in Exodus, and the 7 days, people from the Jewish people from Israel went out to collect on Shabbos. And God was cross, V'emar Hashem Moshe, God said to Moses, Ad Ana, up till when these people refuse to keep my mitzvot and my Torah? So for me, our rabbis learn, then Shabbat is so important, like all the Torah and mitzvot. Now then the continuation is that afterwards the Amalekite came and attacked Israel, and our rabbis tell us clearly that because of the desecration of the Shabbat, that Israel, this Amalek come to attack them. So there's something to do. Unfortunately, also more and more desecration of Shabbat is happening, and then clearly endangering Israel's situation. Now you have Mechabeli, you have terrorists, we said. Now also, what is interesting, you have Gaza here, we said these people are attacked to Gaza. And all these things, as is written here, Ishmael, our rabbis tell us that Ishmael, who is the enemy of Israel, is in future tense. Ishmael, God will listen to their crying, to their shouting, to their prayers because of the terrible troubles that they are going to Israel, they are doing to Jews, Israel. So amazingly, the expression of the verse is Ishmael Nakatam. God will listen to their crying, shouting. Amazingly, here comes the word Ishmael. It is a story in Egypt when Israel shouted to God, and exactly the same expression. Vayishma Elokim et Nakatam. God heard their crying and remembers the covenant which He did with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. It's an amazing table, as we said. Only once really best meeting of the appearance of PHILISTINE Palestinians, and clearly fits with the idea, as we said, that the Philistines of today are Palestinians of today are the spiritual descendants of the past one. In fact, according to the Zohar, even Gog and Magog will be connected with the Philistines, so no doubt it refers to the Palestinians. It's a very important table, and let us hope that really what Ishmael represents, doing repentance, will do tshuva, and then Messiah will come and save us from all these troubles that unfortunately we have today.